Welcome back to Fresh Folks. I'm Julie Dilorenzo, your host for this segment, and this is our entertainment segment. We're trying to bring you great ideas this summer for family entertainment, and one of the best ideas I can think of is coming to what is actually noted as one of the top 100 events in North America, and that's the Arts and Crafts Festival here at Amish Acres, and we're joined today by Jenny Wysong, who is the director out here. I guess is a good description of her. And Jenny, tell the folks about what annual it is, when it's going to be, that sort of thing.
It's our 46th annual. So my dad started this festival in 1962, and the dates are Thursday through Sunday, July 31st through August 3rd.
Okay, and it's open pretty much all day long. What are hours?
9 to 7, Thursday through Saturday, and 10 to 5 on Sunday.
Great. I think it's free parking. There is a small admission fee of maybe $6, but there's all kinds of things. I know you have arts and crafts, you have entertainment. Let's kind of do an overview of the show.
Sure. Well, where we're standing, this will be transformed into 330 artists from 29 different states across the country. So they are traveling from long distances to be here. We only host the one show a year, so it's sort of some pent-up demand. It's your one time to interact with these artists face-to-face, purchase things not only for yourself but good Christmas gifts and things like that. So this pond will be surrounded by 330 booths that these artists set up almost like little shops in each and of itself. And then, like you said, 3 stages of entertainment ranging from a children's stage with a magician, marionettes, magic show, all sorts of things like that, an old-fashioned medicine wagon. The main entertainment stage is behind us with bluegrass and country bands, and then we have a dancing tent where we have cloggers, line dancers, square dancers, Sweet Adeline groups, things like that. Folk singers, just it really runs the gamut, as well as strolling musicians. So no matter where you're at around the grounds, you might be approached by a mime or people stringing a banjo and things like that.
Well, gosh, you could spend the whole day here, actually, which I think there is some local places to stay and spend the night here in Nappanee. Now, surrounding us in the background here are some former best of shows, which kind of gives us a gamut of some of the different artists that are here. And behind us here, we have a couple of things.
Right. We give away $10,000 each year to the winning artists and crafters. We give away to a 2-dimensional piece, which would be the painting you see here. This was done by a woman named Jean Boger last year, and it's a mixture of paper with watercolor technique on top of that. The dulcimer you see is a hammered dulcimer, and that won Best of Show 3-dimensional a couple years ago. So it shows sort of the variety we have. And then to our right, we have the mosaic turtle. So it just gives you a feel of the gamut that the arts and crafts run, as well as the bracelet I have on. We have things from jewelry to oil and acrylic paintings to hand-blown glass sculpture. And a lot of gardening items. Garden things are very
well. I have to tell you, I always came here to get a lot of Christmas gifts because there's ornaments and there's everything you can think of that are really unique gifts. Not to mention the baked goods that are here and the jarred pastry or spreads and so forth is here. Now behind us is one of the coolest things that I think is known out here, and that's the 2 huge swans that you put on the pond. Now, are people able to go on rides on those?
Yes, they can do paddle boat rides in the pond, and we've actually purchased a 3rd one. So we will now be a 3-swan pond this year, and they can fit 2 to 3 people in the boat and take a leisurely ride across the pond. And it's nice on a day that's this with bright sunshine. It gets you cooled off a little bit.
Right. Now, one last thing we want to mention to the folks is that you're giving away this absolutely fabulous scooter, which with today's gas prices, they're going to probably be in long lines to register for that. How is that happening?
Exactly. Anyone who comes to the festival will be eligible to win the scooter. You do not have to be present to win. We'll draw that on Sunday afternoon, and it's sort of our tongue-in-cheek joke about gas prices that this gets 90 miles a gallon. It costs $4.28 to fill the tank, and doesn't need a license to drive it or a special permit or anything like that. So it's just our sort of little way of saying, we're all in this together. We only have this festival once a year, so we're hoping everybody sort of bands together and comes out to enjoy what we've done.
Well, I think it's a great thing that people are kind of staying close to home, not traveling too far to have some fun family vacations. It's a great place to come. Jenny, thanks again for sharing with us the facts about the 46th annual Amish Acres Arts and Crafts Show. Again, folks, it's through the end of July through the 1st of August, so come on out. Inexpensive trip with the family, a great fun weekend here at Amish Acres in Nappanee, and sign up for this scooter. You can't beat that price. Folks, we'll be back in a moment here on Fresh after this short break.